everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into something I know a lot of you are passionate about, Kali Linux. But we're not just scratching the surface. We're going on a journey to build the ultimate Kali Linux toolkit, a customized arsenal that will take your ethical hacking and cybersecurity skills to a whole new level. So, what exactly is Kali Linux? For those who might be new here, Kali Linux is a Debian-based Linux distribution designed for digital forensics and penetration testing. It comes pre-installed with hundreds of powerful tools. Think of it as a Swiss Army knife for cybersecurity professionals. It's open source, constantly updated, and backed by a massive community. It's the industry standard for a reason. But here's the secret sauce. The real power of Kali isn't just in the default tools, it's in how you customize it to fit your specific needs and workflow. A fresh install is a fantastic starting point, but creating a personalized toolkit is what separates the enthusiasts from the true professionals. It's about being faster, more efficient, and more effective in your assessments. So where do we begin? The first step is understanding the core categories of tools. We've got information gathering, vulnerability analysis, web application analysis, database assessment, password attacks, wireless attacks, reverse engineering, exploitation tools, sniffing and spoofing, post-exploitation, forensics, and reporting tools. It sounds like a lot, and it is. But don't worry, we're going to break it down. Let's start with the foundation. Information gathering. This is the reconnaissance phase, and it's arguably the most critical step. You can't attack what you don't know. Tools like Nmap are essential. Nmap, or Network Mapper, is your go-to for network discovery and security auditing. You can use it to discover hosts and services on a network, creating a map of what's out there. But let's supercharge it. Scripts within the Nmap scripting engine, or NSE, can automate a wide variety of tasks, from detecting vulnerabilities to more advanced network discovery. Another giant in this space is Maltego. It's a fantastic tool for open source intelligence, or OSINT. Maltego excels at taking a piece of information, say a domain name or an email address, and mapping out its relationships across the internet. It helps you visualize connections between people, companies, domains, and publicly available information. It's like being a digital detective, piecing together clues to form a complete picture of your target. And we can't forget tools like the Harvester, which gathers emails, subdomains, hosts, employee names, and open ports from different public sources like search engines and PGP key servers. It's incredibly fast and efficient for initial recon. Building a solid foundation with these info-gathering tools ensures that the rest of your penetration test is based on solid, accurate data. Next up, let's talk about vulnerability analysis. Once you've mapped out your target, you need to find the weak spots. This is where vulnerability scanners come into play. OpenVAS is a powerful open-source option. It's a full-featured scanner that can detect thousands of vulnerabilities. It provides detailed reports that help you understand the security posture of a system. But what about web applications? This is a huge attack surface in today's world. For that, you need specialized tools. Burp Suite is the king here. The Community Edition, which is free, is incredibly powerful. It acts as a proxy between your browser and the target application, allowing you to intercept, inspect, and modify the traffic. You can analyze requests and responses, replay them, and uncover vulnerabilities like SQL injection, cross-site scripting, and more. For anyone serious about web app security, mastering Burp Suite is non-negotiable. Another fantastic web scanner is Nikto. It's a command line tool that performs comprehensive tests against web servers for multiple items, including over 6,700 potentially dangerous files or programs. Checks for outdated versions of over 1,250 servers, and version-specific problems on over 270 servers. It's fast, easy to use, and a great addition to your web analysis toolkit. Now let's move into the exploitation phase. You've done your recon, you've found vulnerabilities, now it's time to see if they can be exploited. And for this, there's one name that stands above all others: the Metasploit framework. Metasploit is an incredibly powerful tool with a massive database of exploits, payloads, and auxiliary modules. It simplifies the process of exploitation, allowing you to test vulnerabilities and demonstrate their potential impact. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Metasploit is an indispensable part of your toolkit. It's more than just a collection of exploits. It's a complete framework for penetration testing. But what about gaining access through credentials? Password attacks are a common vector. John the Ripper is a classic, and for good reason. It's a fast password cracker, available for many operating systems. It can take password hashes from a system and use various methods, like dictionary attacks or brute force, to crack them. Another essential tool is Hydra. Hydra is a parallelized network logon cracker that supports numerous protocols. If you need to test the strength of passwords on a service like FTP, SSH, or a web form, Hydra is your tool. Let's pivot to a different domain: wireless networks. Wi-Fi security is a whole field in itself. The AirCrack-NG suite is the de facto standard for wireless network assessment. It's a set of tools for auditing wireless networks. You can use it to monitor, attack, test, and crack Wi-Fi security. It can capture packets, and once you have enough data, you can use it to crack WEP and WPA2 PSK keys. Understanding how these attacks work is crucial for securing your own wireless networks. Once you gain access to a system, the work isn't over. That's where post-exploitation comes in. This phase is about maintaining access, escalating privileges, and exploring the network from your new foothold. Tools like Mimikatz, often used within Metasploit's Metapreter, are famous for their ability to extract plain text passwords, hashes, and Kerberos tickets from memory. It's a stark reminder of why clearing credentials from memory is so important. Privilege escalation scripts like linenum or PEAS are also vital. They are scripts that you run on a compromised Linux or Windows host to automatically search for common ways to escalate your privileges to root or system. So we've covered a lot of ground, from recon to post-exploitation. But how do you tie it all together? A key part of being a professional is organization. I highly recommend using a note-taking application like Obsidian or Cherrytree. During an assessment, you'll be gathering a massive amount of information. Keeping it organized, linking findings together, and documenting your steps is crucial, not just for your own sanity, but for the final report. Speaking of which, reporting is the final critical piece of the puzzle. You can be the best hacker in the world, but if you can't communicate your findings clearly to the client, your work has limited value. A good report details the vulnerabilities you found, the steps you took to find them, their potential impact, and most importantly, actionable recommendations for remediation. There are tools that can help generate reports, but often the best reports are crafted manually, combining tool output with your own expert analysis. Now let's talk about customizing your environment beyond just tools. Your shell is where you'll spend most of your time, so make it work for you. I suggest customizing your bash or zsh profile with aliases and functions for commands you use frequently. For example, you could create a simple alias for a complex Nmap scan you run all the time. This saves you time and reduces the chance of typos. Also, consider using a terminal multiplexer like Tmux or Screen. These allow you to have multiple terminal sessions running in a single window, detach from them, and reattach later. It's a lifesaver for long-running tasks or when you're managing multiple connections. Building this ultimate toolkit is an ongoing process. New tools are developed all the time, and existing ones are constantly updated. A huge part of being in this field is continuous learning. Follow cybersecurity blogs, watch talks from conferences like DEF CON and Black Hat, participate in Capture the Flag competitions, and practice in lab environments like Hack the Box or Try Hack Me. The more you practice, the more you'll understand which tools work best for you and for specific situations. Remember, these tools are powerful, and with great power comes great responsibility. Always ensure you have explicit written permission before conducting any security testing on any system you do not own. Ethical hacking is about making things more secure, not causing damage. So, to recap, start with a solid foundation in information gathering with tools like Nmap and Multigo. Master web application analysis with Burp Suite. Get comfortable with the Metasploit framework for exploitation. Don't forget password cracking with John the Ripper and Hydra, and wireless auditing with AirCrack-NG. Organize your findings meticulously and learn to write clear, concise reports. Customize your shell environment to be as efficient as possible. And most importantly, never stop learning. This journey of building your ultimate Kali Linux toolkit is a personal one. The tools I've mentioned are a fantastic starting point, but the best toolkit is the one that you've built, customized, and mastered yourself. It becomes an extension of your own skills and knowledge. I hope this deep dive has given you a solid roadmap for enhancing your own Kali Linux setup. What are some of your favorite tools that I didn't mention? Let me know in the comments below. I love learning about new tools from the community. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.